Hello, everybody. Welcome to another podcast here on Legomen360. I don't know. Today, I have a very special guest. I have TigerBuilds here. How's it going, bro? Welcome
Pretty
to the
good. How are
stream.
you doing, Cole?
I'm doing all right. Just kind of trying to get back into the swing of things.
Yeah.
I've uploaded in what seems to be a couple months. Just a little out of the loop here, but yeah. How about you? How's your weekend going? I understand it is Easter Sunday for a lot of people, and happy
Yeah.
Easter for everybody.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah. Pretty chill. Easter is usually just going to church and then hanging out with family afterwards. So I was actually with my girlfriend earlier today. So made
Mhm.
the drive back from Indiana a little bit ago.
Oh, nice.
Um, but yeah, it was pretty good. Pretty good weekend.
That's good to hear. I'm glad it's been good so far, but now we're getting down to business, talking
Yeah.
some Lego. Maybe just
There's the
personal
channel.
hobbies outside of Lego, but for the most part, just going over stuff. But if you guys don't know who Tiger Builds is, here's his channel, link in the description. It's one of the first links there. He streams all the time, posts a lot of different content. You're about to hit 500 subs, which
I
is
know.
huge.
We're so close. Yeah. I don't know what it says right there. Last I checked, like 480 something.
Yeah, 491 right now.
Ooh, 491 now. Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting really close.
So we need 9 more people. So if you're watching, go
If
ahead.
you're watching, I don't want to be this type of person just asking for subs, but I wouldn't mind it.
There you go. But yeah, let's see who is in the chat. I mean, Jedi Master's here. He's just going crazy. What up, Jedi Master? Good to see you. You have a 6-second delay. That's okay. That's all right. Oh, Easter was yesterday. What up, not TJ? Oh, there we go. Jedi Master subscribed.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Make that 492.
And then I saw Polar was on here. So what's up, Polar, if you're here? But yeah, just hanging out, talking to everybody, and then just going over the news because I'm kind of backed up on my news. I don't know really what's
Really?
going on. You got to fill me in on the tea.
Yeah, I'll help get you up to date. So I use because Falcon Fan and Promo Bricks seem to kind of be gone now for at least Star Wars leaks.
Oh, okay. Not much has
Um,
happened, I'm assuming.
Well, they just like haven't posted in a while. So I
Mm,
don't know. I've heard like ACOP's talked about this a lot. I don't know what's up with them, but I've been using the Brick Reporter. David, I think is his name.
mhm.
What's up, Scott? um and he's been posting some stuff. We got the new R2K2. Obviously, I think a lot of people know about that. That's basically the pink R2D2.
Yeah.
And at first I didn't know anything about it, but I was listening. I forget who was talking about it, but there's actually a pretty cool story behind it. So the K stands for Katie. It was some guy who was involved in the Clone Wars, like some big sponsor of the Clone Wars.
Mm,
His daughter passed away sadly from brain cancer, I believe it was. So
mm.
they like dedicated the figure to her. So
Oh,
I
that's
think that's pretty cool. The story, I don't know the full story, but I know it's something along those lines.
yeah,
So it makes me like the fig a lot more because I
absolutely.
obviously didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, I love it when franchises or companies or whoever kind of incorporate something like that, like a story or something into like I guess an Easter egg into the product or whatever. Um, it's really cool because it shows like they do care about the fans and everything like that, and
Hmm.
also raise awareness because cancer is just awful, and it's good to bring more awareness to that and all that.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six Siege did something like that where they had a kid that just played the game all the time, like putting countless hours, but unfortunately, like died from cancer and stuff like
Mm.
that. So, homage to him, they put a arcade machine in one of the maps, and it had his username and like his hours played and score and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
it's really cool that uh, bigger companies and franchises recognize the people that kind of make them who they are.
Yeah. No, that's cool. It's like, I mean, the meme I always think about with that type of stuff is where it's just like everyone like that, you know? I
Mhm.
mean, who doesn't like that type of stuff? Like, it
Yeah,
just is a great way to show support for a variety of different things.
absolutely. um let's a couple of people joined in. Let's see. Last Clone Studios, what is up? He said wag. Just he said, what's going on? See, what is up? Thank you for joining.
What's up, DP?
True Squadron, what up? How you doing, Kennedy? 56 miles on the road. Oh dang.
Dang.
I used to bike everywhere as a kid.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we would go way too far. That and then we switched over to longboarding, and that was just even worse. But
Yeah. No. Yeah, it will kill your thighs. Good.
yeah,
Good segue, last clone. Thanks for that. I was gonna
yeah.
say um I mountain bike a lot. Like that's kind of one of my biggest hobbies. Is I'll
Mhm.
go out and just mountain bike for hours every weekend. I
Yeah.
love doing that.
Yeah. There are a lot of great mountain biking trails out here, and it's a little sketchy for me. I haven't been on a bike in a while. But yeah, I found my old longboard. It was like buried in my like trunk of my car. I was like cleaning it out.
That's usually where they are. Yeah.
Was cleaning it out when I was like selling it, and I'm just like, oh, I have this. Like I didn't even know I had this. So I have it here. So maybe one day I'll take it out and just do some loops or something like that. Is yeah.
I'll tell you, are you driving or flying to Chicago?
Uh I think I'm gonna fly.
Fly.
I racked up a lot of points with work and stuff like that, so
Oh, that's
I'm just
nice.
gonna utilize those.
Yeah.
But I wanted to drive. It would have been the same price as if I flew out there, and then I got to worry about my car and stuff like that, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Um, I was gonna say, bring your longboard because I might bring my because I'm driving, so I might bring my up, and I know there's a few people that might hit up some parking garages
Oh, nice. There you
because
go.
parking garage longboarding is the best
Oh,
because you don't have
absolutely.
to burn your thighs or anything, and just ride right up that elevator when you're done.
I've gone through so many pairs of shoes, longboarding and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just shaving down the heel. My Vans and Supras were just in pieces by the end of like the summer and stuff like that.
That's a good feeling though. Like I remember even like in high school, like a good day was determined by how many like cuts you had on your knee, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Now it's like I can't do that. My
Yeah.
body can't do that anymore. You just got an ad for shoes? What? They're listening. Also, why are you getting ads? We're like we're like 2 minutes into this thing. I
I
gotta
didn't realize they put ads on like in the middle of live streams until I was watching some people's because like I don't think a couple of brickheads they don't have any for a while. Hive I think just started having some too. Like there's a lot of people I guess I didn't
gosh.
realize had them.
Wait, well, I'll have to look into that. Um, my best race series was last NICA. I raced up in the JV. Fourth overall, nice. Out of like 60 racers, holy crap.
Let's go.
That's sweet, dude.
If you go up, I'm not sure what he's talking about, but Jedi Master said TigerBuilds doing a voice act.
Oh yeah, he's been working on the script for like a year.
Really?
Yeah, he wants to do a stop motion and stuff like that. Uh I said I would voice act and stuff in it. But he's very thorough. He's
Really?
he's got a big long script and stuff for it. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
Jedi Master, when the time comes, let me know. I'll send over some voice stuff.
Yeah. Shoot me if you want anything, just shoot me a DM on Instagram. I've never done anything like that. It sounds fun.
There we go. We need the Whopper Whopper.
Whopper Whopper.
um, but yeah, so what else is going on in the Lego Star Wars sphere that I'm missing?
Yeah, let me see. I don't think there's been too much. I will say this is I was in a group chat, some people are talking about this. It's being rumored right now, so nothing's for sure, but it's being rumored that the Jedi Bob and Dark Falcon leaks might be fake. Did you
Oh
hear about those?
no, I haven't. I mean, I'd heard about the Jedi Bob.
Yeah.
We're getting a Jedi Bob Starfighter or
hmm
something like that.
So I don't know if that's legit or not, but I was hearing those might have been fake because their Lego was trying to kind of weed out who was leaking stuff. So
Oh,
those were like fake rumors to kind of see who was doing it.
Didn't Falcon fan post that?
Yeah, well, and so he like took it down. So that's what's interesting is
Oh,
like him and Promobricks both posted and I think took that down, I believe.
gotcha.
But they also both like went AFK at the same time. So like it all, I guess it's just a rumor, but it all kind of lines up a little too good, you
All right,
know.
I'm starting a new rumor here. You all heard it here first. All right.
Put
They got
on your tin
apprehended.
hats.
The Lego CIA or something like that came and raided them, took all their stuff. They're in jail right now. We got to bust them out. Free Falcon fan.
Well, dude, I don't even know. Like, I don't know. How do you get involved first off in leaking? And like
I don't know, man.
after that, I mean, I don't even get the point really. Like, I guess so
Yeah.
we can talk about it, but like they don't get anything out of it. It's just like a life of secrecy.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, but also, is it worth it? Kind of thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I just remember the days like, not finding out a product was being released until you saw a commercial or saw it
Hmm.
in your catalog or something like that.
Yeah.
Saw it on a website, all that stuff. Those were the good old days.
I do
I
that
do
Lego
miss that.
catalog. Looking through that magazine every like
Mhm.
November before Christmas, I used to
Yep.
like circle the sets I wanted.
Yep. Yep. I have that. I have circles and stars next to all mine.
Yeah.
I still have them all, which is crazy. I think I
Really?
might try and do a video about it, but yeah, I have catalogs back from like 2008 and stuff like that.
Wow.
Uh, the Lego magazine, I forget what it was exactly called. But those were really cool. I don't know when they discontinued that. And then also with like all these Bionicle comics and stuff like
Yeah.
that, just really, really cool. People are asking about Lego tattoos exist. Yes, Brixie has a Lego Darth Vader on his arm.
It was in that video. The quality was really bad because it was StreamYard, but the one where it's like I don't know if you've seen it. It's like a clone being built, so it's like all the pieces to a phase one clone, and it's got
Oh,
like the
okay,
arrows pointing down to like show it all connect together like it would in the instructions. I've
that's cool.
considered that one. That one's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I was in Vegas for work, and my coworkers were like, "Hey, let's get tattoos," and I'm just like, "I don't have a tattoo. Like, I don't want to do that." And they're like, "Oh, think about it. Maybe you get like a Lego one." And I'm just like, "Okay." Like, I'm thinking about it, and I'm just like, that'd be really cool if I got a brick separator just somewhere, or not a brick separator,
Yeah.
spring loaded shooter, like a
Oh, that
one
would
by
be
four spring
cool.
loaded shooter.
That would be neat.
Just because it's a unique piece. I have like 1,200 of them for filler and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I just love that piece so much. So I'm like,
You'd
yeah,
probably be
you know
the
what?
only person on earth with that
I
tattoo.
would love that, but it would have been too expensive and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna drop like $100 for like,
Oh yeah. No, they're
just a little
expensive.
thing.
Yeah.
So
I have two. My first one I got, it's a bit bigger. But I got for my 18th birthday and it was like $200 or something
mm,
after tip. Like they're not cheap, but you also it's something when you want to pay money for, so you don't get a
mhm.
bad one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I haven't gotten any. Is like, if I'm gonna get one, I want to make sure it's good and
Yeah.
you know pay for it. But I don't know. Maybe I'll get tattoos in the future. Maybe not. I'm not like I'm not jumping the gun on it yet.
Yeah. I always tell people if you're like iffy about it, don't push it to get one. Like if you know you want something, sit on it for a year, and if you still want it after a year, go ahead and get it.
For sure. Yeah, I've wanted certain tattoos for like I think it's been like 8 years now where I've had like this vision of like what I want and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
it's more so like it's a lot of money to fork over. So like,
Dude, I
I
know.
mean, like, I want to pay these artists for doing their art, which I would find awesome and stuff like that. It's just, yeah, I could put that money towards something else, paying
That's
off
like
debt or
7 boxes of boys right there.
yeah, exactly, right. Uh, but yeah, so I guess not much else has been going on news wise.
Yeah, I'll check. I don't think too much because we had that huge like spew of leaks a while back with like the Falcon, the Ahsoka sets. Uh, X Mansion got confirmed, so that's newish that we know about that for sure.
Gotcha.
Um, Oh, I guess we do have 2 Star Wars things. Did you see the Sith Infiltrator?
No, I did not.
No. So that leaked. I don't know if you want to pull it up on the stream. Brick
Yeah,
Reporter on
report.
Instagram, or
I'm
I
a
can
Falcon fan.
DM into you.
Brick Reporter.
There's still blurry images, but we have like a image of the Saw. I don't really think the ship looks that good, but I'm really interested in getting that Saw Gorilla figure. I think I'm saying that right.
Yes.
Yeah, so right there.
Yeah, I think Saw Gerrera is like awesome. Like that's
I
an
know.
awesome fig to have.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that one.
I really wish I didn't miss out on the Rogue One sets and stuff like that. Um, but hey, we're finally getting a Saw, so that's
I
pretty
know.
cool.
Yeah.
People I saw were complaining about the ship being like blocky and just overall mediocre, but
Yeah.
I what $70?
It's
It
cool.
definitely
I'm
could be
just
better.
not like it's not like, oh, I have to have that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, getting a new Qui-Gon is pretty cool too. But again, it's probably not a set I'm going to pick up.
Mm-mm.
Maybe I'll get the figures separately. But
Yeah.
yeah,
And then if you go right there. That one I'm pretty excited for. That's like the bark speeder with a side cart or whatever, but it's a what's that name? Keller and Beck, I think. And then
Mhm.
2501st and Grogu. So it's at Order 66 Escape.
Yeah. The Bark Speeder is a chunky boy.
Yeah.
He's big. Um, but
And I love the 501st shooting the light post. I think that's the best part.
oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, finally we got a Coruscant build right here.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I mean it's cool and all. Get a new unique Jedi. And then for people who missed out on, the 501st clones, now they can get some.
Yeah.
Even though you can take the two battle packs out right now, the 501st Specialist and the 332nd, and combine them, and you can get some regs there too, just by
Oh
switching out
yeah.
some helmets and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, I mean it's cool though. How much is this going for?
That one I think is 30. It seems super
Oh,
high.
yeah, that is high. That's gonna go on sale.
Yeah. Well,
For
that's
sure.
my one buddy texted me and he's like not even super into Lego, but he texted me the other day. He's like, I'm done. I'm buying knockoffs because it's too expensive. I was like, just wait. It all goes on clearance anyways, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, 99% of my stuff is bought either Facebook Marketplace or clearance. So
Yeah, right. I love my clearance. I am super excited for this though. This looks so cool.
yeah, that looks really cool. I don't really care for the like play scale
Yeah.
Droideka, but the buildable one is really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I don't know. What do you think about the pod race? I'm like so mixed. I don't know.
I think it's cool. I'm just not a huge diorama fan.
Really?
It's like they're cool, they're great. If I was working at an office, I'd want something like this on my desk for sure. But as a collector, it's like there are no figures. It's probably going to live on my shelf for like a year, and then I'm going to be like, wow, there are a lot of good parts in here that I could use, so we'll just part it out.
Yeah.
um so there's nothing exclusive in here.
Mm-mm.
Maybe some certain colored bricks like this thing here, but I don't know.
Yeah. Because I love pod race stuff, and I really like the dioramas personally. I just think they display super well. Because I'm not a huge fan of like the mini scale ships and stuff, just because they don't have figures. But
Mm.
like this was the first diorama, well, besides the trench run. So the second one did not have figures, and it just is kind of like, I really wish we got like a Sebulba or something. Like that would
Yeah,
have really helped this.
yeah, we've only gotten one Sebulba, so it's
Hmm.
like throw that in there. I don't know, just make it worth it. And I don't even know how much it is.
It's 70, I think, 70 or 80.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of money.
Yeah,
um a droid carrier gift with
that's
purchase. Oh, okay,
so
gotcha.
that's a May 4th promo. I'll probably end up getting that, but I don't think I'll keep it. I'll probably either give it to someone or sell it off because I don't really care too much about it.
Mhm.
I have so many battle droids at this point. It's like I
Right?
don't really need
I still
anymore.
have I think I have 3 or 4 of the old carriers,
Yeah, same.
and it's like, you know, those are good enough, and I can't imagine the gift with purchase one is gonna be that great, in terms
Mm-mm.
of build.
No.
It's only 260 pieces, so
Yeah,
and
but
then
that one, that's just a figure set, honestly. I don't think there'll be too much of that one. It could be cool. Did you watch the Ahsoka show?
yeah, I did.
Okay. If they do one of those, like, I don't know what the aliens were, but like the little turtle dudes, like they had those
Mhm.
pods and stuff. If they did
Yeah,
that, that could be a really cool build, but I kind of doubt they will just with the piece count and the amount of figures we're getting.
gotcha, and we're getting a Thrawn, that's pretty cool. I will that mean the old Thrawn will go up and down in value? Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Depends how good they do. They might give it head holes.
Yeah. I really wanna sell mine just because, like, I don't care to have it, but, it's like,
How much asking?
I don't know. No idea. I don't even know what it's worth.
They're like 150 now. 150 to 175, I would say. Somewhere
Let's
in
see,
there.
Thrawn. I'm on Bricklink right now. Nope, nope, developer tools, what the heck? Yeah, I'm seeing, like, base price 90 all the way up to what you're saying, 150.
Mm-hmm.
But mine's in good condition, no
Yeah,
cracks, no yellowing, no nothing like that.
that's what I was gonna say. If you got a good condition one, it'll be up there.
But yeah, I think I traded in 2 of my goats for it. I had 2 of those goats and just went into a bricks and minifigs. I'm like, I got 2 goats. They're like, yo. And I'm just like, I want the Thrawn. And they're like, okay, like
That's
take it.
awesome.
I
we
guess he
just
just
got
came in. So
we just got bricks and minifigs, and that place is awesome. I
it's
love
cool.
that place.
Just don't take your sets there. Don't take your old
Oh
sets.
no.
In my
Yeah.
opinion, if you want fast cash and you don't care, like obviously go ahead, take it there. Do whatever. But yeah, they kind of ripped me off on some clone figs and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I was just like, dang, like you're buying these for $1 a pop and they're gonna resell them for like 15, 20. Like,
Well, that's the thing. It's so hard because like
yeah.
I've done a bit of the reselling,
Mhm.
That's actually a little backstory, I guess. I only started the YouTube, like I've always wanted to do a YouTube, but I didn't start the Lego YouTube until I started doing Whatnot. So I first started on Whatnot. What's up, Sam? His name, he goes
Oh,
by Hello, but his name's Sam on there.
hello, Sam.
um, but yeah, I started on Whatnot, and man, those like I figured out how to source stuff for pretty cheap, but like the
Mhm.
margins you're playing with are so slim.
Oh
'Cause
wow.
especially with like Whatnot and Mercari and like eBay and stuff, they take
Mhm.
a fee out
Yeah.
of, so it's like 10-15% of anything you sell. So not only do you have to like make enough margin for you, but you got to make enough margin for that. And at the end of the day, it's like, I was like, most of the stuff you're selling isn't more than $15. So you're maybe getting like $1 a fig that you spent like an hour sourcing and selling, and if
Yeah, that's
packaging, it's
ridiculous.
just like, is it really worth it?
Yeah. Yeah, I never thought Whatnot would be like too worth it for like resellers, but I don't know.
If
Unless
you
you're
have
getting
to do it in mass, that's why the successful people do it like
mm,
almost every day in mass. Like if you do it as a full-time job, you can make really good money.
oh,
But
okay.
unless you're doing that, it's really hard to do it on the side.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, definitely not something I'll probably ever do, but
Yeah.
hey, if it works for some people, that's sweet. Um, not confirmed or even hinted at Wolf, but that'd be really cool if we did get a Wolf.
He's the only one we haven't gotten yet out of those to
Hmm.
leak in the game or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. I actually just picked up, I got a couple Wolfpack Commandos customs.
Let's see.
I don't know how well you can see it, but
A nice.
yeah, have been loving these guys. I'm excited to put them in some mocks. They're not like the best quality figs. I bought them from, I think it was like American Customs or something on Mercari, not like a GCC or anything.
Hmm.
But I just love Commandos, and Wolfpack's my favorite
Yeah,
Legion. So
that's cool. Yeah, custom figs have come a long way. And yeah, I speaking of GCC, when they did the drop, what was it
for
like a week or two ago or something like
yeah,
that? I was out. the state working and stuff like that. And I told my coworker, I'm just like, hey, like this is gonna sound really weird, but this company's dropping these sick Lego figures and I gotta get it. And she was like, all good, dude. Yeah, get them. You do you. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Like I just need 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And she's just watching me on my phone and then just sees my smile immediately go away because it's sold out in 30 seconds. I'm
Seriously?
just like, I'm so
Jeez.
pissed. And she's like, dang, you didn't get it. I'm like, nope. Uh
What were you trying to get? Was it that tuck?
yeah, I was trying to get Tuck. And then I wanted to get Wolf as well. And then I wanted to get the two of the shock trooper heavies.
Those were
But
cool.
it was so unfortunate because like I looked at other people's orders and I'm like, oh, they played their cards right. They did it right. I should have just ordered Tuck first. Try to get Tuck first. Did that order and then go back and got the other figures.
Oh, I gotcha.
But I did try to do it all in one order, and Tuck sold out immediately.
Yeah.
So I had to like remove him from my cart and then re-go through it all. And then Wolf sold out, and then I had to go back and put the other two shock troopers back in. And then by the time I did that, like the shock troopers were out of stock too. I'm just
Jeez.
like,
Man.
oh man, that sucks. But Ostif said he might possibly maybe have a tuck for me. So
Seriously.
and
That'd be
I also
awesome.
heard that GCC is gonna try and re-release Tuck.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Maybe use like I think it was like a third-party clone helmet, which I don't know why they didn't do in the first place or something like that. But yeah, so if they do that, sick. Because I really like the style of the GCC figure, and AV Figures had one, and AV Figures is cool, but I just don't like this hyper realistic style. So I was kind of just like putting it off
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But fingers crossed, it's in my future, maybe, possibly, hopefully. But yeah, that it's tough, man. I wish GCC was able to produce more, just because they have become so popular.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I mean, they're like really rivaling with CCC now too, because
Yeah.
they for the longest time were kind of the standalone. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, Clone Army Customs will always be like the OG, but
Hmm.
it's about time they got some good competition.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, maybe they'll bring their prices down because $50 for some figures, that's a lot. That's a
Well,
lot.
that's what I was gonna get that tuck, and then I think it was I don't know if he's still in here, but last clone I was talking to,
Mhm,
and he was saying it's 40, and I was expecting like 25, maybe 30.
mhm.
About $40 for that was just like I can't do that, not right
Yeah,
now.
that's a lot. Um, he is the competition. That's funny. What up, Scott? Scott is back. Um, cool. Well, yeah, that was the little my GCC tangent. Nothing bad about GCC. I just missed out.
No, yeah.
Um, yeah, so let's take a break from Lego. Let's talk about like some of our like other hobbies. You said you're a big outdoors person, and
Yeah,
you
very
know,
outdoorsy.
yeah.
I feel
So what do
like
you do?
I know you're, I don't know. Are you millennial generation? What generation you considered? Because I'm Gen Z, I think.
Every article I look at, it flip flops me. I'm in that in between
Okay.
era where like I just don't fit in.
All
So I
right.
was born in '96.
Yeah.
So it's
We'll
like,
call you Gen Z.
sure.
How about that? We'll lump you in there.
I vibe
I,
with both parties, you know?
yeah. You're cool with everyone. I feel like our generation though was the last to like have kids play outdoors. Like in
Yeah.
my neighborhood, like I don't see in any neighborhood I go in, I don't see anyone playing outdoors anymore.
Yeah.
So I feel like
It's
I grew up like walking down the street being like, hey, like what you want to go play pickup or something, or like use sticks as guns or something.
yeah.
Um,
You want
nice
to try
step up.
and catch a rabbit in a hamper? I got a
Yeah.
string in a hamper. You want to?
Yeah, like that type of stuff. So I think that just is carried over into my adult life too. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, we talked a little bit about mountain biking. I really like snowboarding. That's a huge one for me. Chill, guys, chill.
Yeah, chill, 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 chill.
Um, Fishing. I really like to fish.
Nice.
Um, Kayaking. We've got my grandpa lives on a lake, and
Mm,
my uncle down there has a wake surfing boat. So every summer we go down, wake surf a bunch and stuff, jet skis, all that type of stuff. Anything on the water, I love surfing. Yeah, just dude, anything outdoors, I'm all for it.
nice. There you go. Yeah, sorry, I'm just distracted.
You're good.
Cool. Yeah, there's a lot of if you like fly fishing, there's a lot of cool spots out here in Colorado and stuff like that. I've been
Okay.
approached a bunch of times, like, people being like, "Yeah, you should get into fly fishing." I'm like, "Ah, sure." I mean, I guess. Um, it seems cool though. But yeah, definitely a lot of hiking out here, hiking opportunities, camping for sure.
Oh, I love camping.
Um, I have a buddy out here that he's basically my camping buddy. We'll go out and wherever, just pitch a tent, uh, hike wherever, that kind of stuff. So it's a lot of fun. I love camping. I like to watch Outdoor Boys, if you know who that is.
Oh, is that the guy that like builds igloos and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
his
guy
stuff is
who's like
good.
he looks like a lawyer, which
Yeah.
it's funny because he is a lawyer, but he's just such a, you know, badass. I don't know what else to
No, he is. Yeah,
say,
he
but,
is. I agree.
yeah, but he puts out just banger videos all the time. So he's a fun watch if you haven't watched
Yeah.
him before. Um, but
No,
yeah,
he's got good stuff. I'll tell you, there's I usually go like around the Appalachian Mountains area, just
mhm,
being out here in the East Coast.
yeah,
There's nothing better than chilling in a hammock with some of your boys from like high school or college life, whatever it be,
mhm.
smoking a cigar right before you go to bed for the night. And it's
Yeah,
just that's like the pinnacle of a life experience right there.
yeah, yeah. I lived. My hometown was like right by the Appalachian Mountains and stuff like that. And we would always like, drive over there. It's like a quick like 20-30 minute drive and we'd do
Hmm.
some hiking, maybe some like, camping, and then we'll do some urban camping under a bridge and or something like that. It was a
Yeah.
lot of fun. We were like hoodlums, but once I moved out here, it's just like, oh my gosh, like this is camping. Um, so I'm definitely spoiled out here with like the
Yeah.
scenery and the trails and stuff like that. But I've wanted to do a lot more camping the past year or two, and uh, I've just been able to do that, which has been really fun and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, that's sweet. That's awesome.
oh yeah, Scott's
Yeah.
over 100
Yeah.
subs. We gotta get him. We gotta get him up.
Get him to 1,000.
Let's get him to 1,000 exactly. Uh,
That's a good. You want to talk about some YouTube analytics now? Speaking
sure.
of Scott's channel.
Sounds good. And no, it was not an intentional Star Wars pun, but now that you called it out, now it was a Star Wars pun. Analytics, yeah.
I find them fascinating. Like some of my favorite videos to watch are the Mr. Beast, just like
Mm,
breakdowns of people's analytics and stuff.
yeah, I mean, I used to be super into it. Caleb Firebird is really into it, and
Hmm.
I like talking to him about it because he's so knowledgeable about it. Um, but I don't know, the more time goes on, the less I really care about it.
Really?
I mean, I know I should care about it. It's like I don't. It's not like I don't care about it. It's just like I'm not trying to let it consume me. I'm not like constantly refreshing, checking. Uh, you know, oh, this is a 1 out of 10. Now it's like a 5 out of 10 or something like that. The
Oh
bomb.
yeah,
Yeah, it sucks when a video bombs, but it's like it's not the end of the world kind of thing.
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, analytics is pretty neat. What's your favorite aspect about it? Just like the engagement rates, or just
I
kind of
was I was gonna say probably retention rates. Usually, what I'll do is I don't check them every day either,
mm,
but I'll usually let a video sit for a week and then I'll go check its like retention rate and stuff and like
mhm.
kind of what it's done for me.
Yeah.
I still am like figuring a lot of stuff out. Obviously, I mean, I've only been doing this for like 6, 7 months now,
Mhm.
so not too long. And I had a buddy of mine in high school, and we blew up a TikTok account to like what was like 10,000, but it was like when it first came out, like when
Mhm.
TikTok first hit the United States, we did that.
Oh, nice.
And the formula then was just post like every day. So
Mhm.
I guess I just tried the same thing with YouTube and then realized very quickly that's not how YouTube works.
Yeah, it's a totally different
Yeah.
animal for sure. I mean, like short form content, yeah. I mean, like obviously if you put more work into it, the better it'll come out, the better it'll do and stuff like that. But I think with a lot of like TikTok and Instagram reels and stuff like that, they just want content and
Hmm.
they'll just push everything out.
Yeah.
And if you have something interesting and it sticks or something like that, that's cool. Um, and that's helpful and stuff. But TikTok is really weird. Like I've put in effort, and this is just my experience. I've put in effort into like videos and stuff, and they'll do like okay, or they just will do terrible, and then I will literally just in app, record on my phone, just be like, "Hey guys, new alt builds, go check it out," and then that'll get like 40,000 views or something like
Yeah,
that. I'm
I
just like,
know.
what? Like
I
what?
I don't know. I started TikTok for this channel, but I posted on it like a month ago and haven't touched it since. I think I have like two
Yeah.
videos up. It's just I don't know. I just don't really like um TikTok that much anymore. It just
Yeah.
is. I see myself getting sucked into it way more than any other social media.
Yeah, for sure. I do find myself scrolling sometimes, and I'm just like, "No, I gotta stop."
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, at least with Instagram, it's not pushing so much content at you, I guess.
Hmm.
Um, and I've I've gotten like the little warning if I'm like DMing like someone at like 10 or 11 at night, it'll be just like, hey, you should probably go to bed. Just like, don't tell me what to do. Instagram, how dare you? I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay
Well,
up later out of spite.
is that like the 15-minute mark or whatever? Like you said, I have a timer on mine. It's like after 15 minutes, it tells me like you're done with the app, get off it or whatever. Is
Oh
that
no.
that thing?
Mm-mm. No, it's an in-app thing. At least that
Really?
I've seen on the DMs and stuff like that.
Hmm.
I think I was talking to Scott or Austiff or something like that. And I'm just like, get a load of this. It's telling me to get off. But
That's
yeah.
great. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's gonna be a dangerous like rabbit hole to just get stuck doom scrolling. I think it was like I forget who it was. It was like a Jocko Willink or like one of those type of guys. I just saw a short and they were doing something where it's like the blue light in your phone. You know how that like supposedly keeps you up at
Yeah.
night?
Hmm.
So I found out there's a way you can like change the settings on your phone. So like I can now triple click my phone and it'll go to red. And if I triple click, it goes back.
Oh.
I can get it right. Yeah. Well, that's my wallet. But I found that to help a
Take
lot
that.
at night because it's like, I don't know, something about the blue light really just like does affect me. And I get
Mhm.
migraines really easily.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's a little funny, but I have like blue light glasses that
yeah.
I, wear 'em, like when I'm editing and stuff like late at night. And I feel like I'm a boomer at heart. Scott and Sam called me out on it, but I really liked like the boomer aesthetic.
Yeah.
So I have my like old aviator sunglass or glasses here, and do I look good in
Aviators
them?
are the way to go.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
that's the
look
way to
good in them
go.
at all, but I like them. Looks like I'm gonna stalk somebody, but you know, don't don't you dare, Jedi Master.
I
Oh,
had to I had to stop wearing the aviators because I work so I've last like gosh, like going on 5 years now. I've worked at a pool and I supervise. But like I'm standing around all day and I work with like a bunch of like college kids too. So like we're all about the same age, but I'm standing around all day. Last summer I had a mustache, like just a Top
mhm.
Gun mustache and aviators on. I was like, this has got to stop. I can't do this. Both can't go together.
Nope, nope, nope. Uh, hey, fun fact, Scott, he's here in Colorado. They keep him in a supermax at the south of the state. Craziness. Hey, hey, careful, everybody. Don't get yourself banned. I won't ban you. I won't ban you.
Scott's the mod. He'll get you out of here. I swear, Scott, like, it's easier to say a stream that Scott doesn't mod. Like he's every stream I see Scott in, you're modding.
Yes, this Scott is the mod. He's just the mod. Um, and Jedi Master said he got another ad, so like I'm
Dang.
I tweaked some settings. I hope that I might just turn monetization off for this or something like that, just so
Yeah.
people don't get ads on that all the time, because I hate that. I mean, I pay for YouTube Premium, so it's like I forget about it sometimes.
Yeah.
So like I would hate that so much. I think Caleb recently just got YouTube Premium, but I can't imagine just like all the content he's absorbing and stuff like that,
Oh
just
yeah.
sitting there just waiting for
Oh,
like
I know.
the 30-second ad to stop. That stinks.
Well, that's what I thought about it, because the only subscription I pay for, I don't watch a lot of TV, so the only subscription I pay for is Spotify. And I had like the YouTube Premium for like a month when I was like do a free trial or whatever, and it was fantastic. I loved it, especially like playing podcasts and stuff with your phone
Mhm.
off. That was really nice.
Yeah, so that's what I did. Like when you get YouTube Premium, you get YouTube Music.
Hmm.
So I'm just like, okay, so I'll cancel my Spotify.
Oh,
Um,
that's true. I didn't think about that.
yeah, I mean YouTube Music, it's okay. I mean Spotify is obviously superior, but yeah, YouTube Music's okay. It's not bad, but it's not great.
Yeah.
But I'm also not like a huge music head. I'll find a random playlist and I'll just play it. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
but I definitely think it's worth it for sure.
Yeah. Out of most of the subscriptions out there, it's probably one of the best ones for sure.
Yeah, you're still getting creators paid, and you don't have to deal with like the whole glitchiness and stuff that occurs when you're using an ad blocker and stuff. Because that's one of the main reasons I got it, is because I had an ad blocker on, and it would just
Mm,
it would still play the ad. Like I would
yeah.
still have to wait. I just wouldn't have to see the ad. Um, and then I would have to like click next and stuff like that. So, but it's super nice just going on my TV or PlayStation, whatever, send in the video through and not having to worry about ads. So,
Yeah. That is nice.
but yeah.
So how long have you I went back and watched a bit of your stuff when I first found your channel. Didn't you have like old videos and then like you kind of took a break and then started posting again? Am I
Yeah.
remembering that right?
I think 2014. No, what was it? It's like 2012, something like that.
Okay.
I like I posted an update video, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm working on all this stuff, like this, that, the other thing, and then I just stopped. Like,
Really?
um, I stopped uploading and stuff. And then 10 years later, I'm just like, why not?
Yeah.
It was the COVID resurgence and stuff like that. I'd taken all my Lego out of my parents' basement, and was just kind of reminiscing and stuff like that. And then I was looking at all these new sets, and the 501st Trooper set was out, and I'm like, that's sick. I want that.
Yeah.
So I picked up a bunch of those because you're older, you have money now and stuff like that. And I'm just like, all
Hmm.
right, let's do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, from there it was like, you know, why not just get back into it? And I discovered alt building was like a bigger thing now, as opposed to like back when I did it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll put out a couple alt builds and stuff like that, and those took off and did pretty well. Um, so I was just like, yeah, let's keep up with this like Lego thing. And thankfully, my girlfriend's super supportive of the hobby and stuff like that. So
That's cool.
um, I got my Lego room. So there we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I made videos from, I think it was 2009 up until 2012, something like that.
Okay.
Um, this was back when, David, Solid Bricks,
Yeah.
started out and stuff like that. And honestly, like, out of all the channels I watched back in the day, he's the only one I think still makes content
Really?
regularly. I mean, there's Keshin 8 and Forest Fire and stuff like that. And they make videos occasionally, and Forest Fire's like his craft takes a lot longer, and I think he's like really getting back into it now that he's not working at Adult Swim anymore or anything like that. So, but I don't know. I don't keep up with him, but
Yeah.
I remember watching those guys all the time, and hopefully I get to meet David at Brick World Chicago. You know, that'd be really cool. Just be like, hey, like, uh, I watched you all the way back, in the day and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. That'd be
uh,
sweet.
but yeah, so that's my thing. I took a 10-year break, so
Yeah. As did everyone. I
yeah,
mean, I call it like my gray ages because I was never fully out of it, but like most of middle school and all of high school, I was only getting like one set a year for Christmas from my parents. And it was usually like a little $20 battle pack or something, like
mm,
nothing big. But then uh last 3 years I've really gotten back into it. I think it all started with I got the Imperial Shuttle back
mm,
in like 2020, 2021 or something. And I kind of sparked it all up again.
nice.
And then just started, I'd always wanted to start a YouTube channel. I just
Mm,
didn't know what niche to do. So
yeah.
like literally probably for like 2 years, I just sat like, I don't know what niche to do,
Mm.
and I just like would think like, I really want to do this, but don't know what to do it on. And then eventually I like sat back in a chair. I was like, I have like 3 shelves full of Legos. Like that's your niche.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I've always done YouTube content like from when I stopped making YouTube content like for the Lego channel.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing content on other channels and stuff like that. Like my
Okay.
friends and I had like, kind of like a parody skit account where we
Yeah.
made videos and stuff like that. And then from there I went on to do Rainbow Six Siege content. We did tournaments and
Okay.
those types of gaming videos and stuff like that, which was a lot of fun. Focus more on the esports side of that. And then like, I've helped other people out with channels and stuff like that, but I'm like, oh, I want to do a channel. Like, I want something my own that, I can
Yeah.
solely control but also like I really enjoy doing and stuff. And that's where the Lego channel kind of like came back and just like I already have it started and then I have all this stuff and
Yeah.
um, this, that, the other thing. So just like why not? Let's get back into it. So it's been a wild ride for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, your channels you would say is pretty much focused primarily and solely on the mocks and the alt builds, right?
Yeah, I mean, uh I don't really have I don't feel like I have a specific niche. I know there are a lot of people that watch the channel that know me for just alt builds, and
Yeah.
others, know me for just mocks. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I like to do a little bit of everything just because like if I'm doing the same thing all the time, I'll get really bored.
Yeah.
So if I can like jump from like an alt build to like a mock video or something like that, um, then I'll do that. And kind of just whatever I'm feeling. I never really tried and force content out or anything like that. That's why I haven't uploaded in 2 months, is because
Yeah.
like I've just been so busy and I'm not just gonna throw out a random video just because I kind of set myself up for that, like have this extremely high bar of like quality and stuff like that, where it's like I can't just post like a vlog video or something like that, or just
Yeah.
like update video. Like that's not how I set it up. So, which is
Yeah.
unfortunate for me, but um, I might make a new channel, like a second channel or something like that, just to like throw videos up there and stuff like that. Maybe post a little more frequently, like M&R has M&R vlogs or something like that.
He does really good on that channel too.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, not saying I would do daily vlogs or anything like that or weekly by any means, but if I want to ramble for like 8 to 10 minutes, like I could do that and not feel bad about it because, it's not on the main channel, that kind of thing.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get to because like I don't have a specific niche either. Like
Hmm.
I enjoy doing a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
Like I really like doing set reviews, but they just don't. Not even that they don't do well. I don't really care about that. It just is like it gets so kind of tedious because there's like so many set reviews out there now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm trying to find a way to like kind of almost spice it up, do something a little different. I just picked up this bad boy, so I want to do some
Oh,
sort of
nice.
review with this guy. But yeah, it just is like by the time anyone like I know you're non-land, so like by the time anyone like us gets a set, there's already been 50 reviews done on it. So
Yeah.
it just is
Mhm.
like, is there even a point at this point? Because everyone's seen it.
Yeah. The one channel that I think has really just came out of nowhere, like, and started doing review videos and has done really well is Brick Built Benny.
Okay,
Uh,
I don't think
I
I've
think
heard of his channel.
his production value is amazing, and I think that's why he does so well is because like it's just a really cohesive, well done review video, and um, also it just looks fantastic. It looks like it's like a properly produced show or something like that. Um, and yeah, I mean, like, a lot of the reviews that we see, it's just like, someone talking about it, maybe doing a time lapse build of it or something like that.
Hmm.
It's like you see one, you see them all. It's just like
Yeah,
if you're gonna do that type of content, you got to be first.
yeah,
So that's why everybody like rushes to get it out first. And honestly, I think M&R does it right in terms of like getting it out first by because he's not in the like affiliate program or whatever.
yeah,
So he can, upload before the embargo date or something like
yeah,
that. So, you know, hey, there you go. The perks of not being a part of that club or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
so. Is this from the guy from Benny Productions who does
yeah,
like the posters and stuff? Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know he had a Lego channel. That's sweet
Yeah, I
though.
didn't either. Like when someone said Brick Built Benny, I'm just like never heard of him. And I looked up his like channel. I'm just like, oh, this is the guy that does Photoshop like
Yeah,
tutorials. Like that's awesome.
yeah, because I've seen those. I didn't. I followed that channel. Yeah, I'll check his stuff out. That's cool. But yeah, it's tough to like kind of differentiate yourself, and like you see everyone trying to have a specific niche, and I'm like, I kind of want to do a bit of everything, you
Yeah.
know. But I like throwing like a kind of a comedy twist to stuff almost, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
just doing something satirical. I'm a very sarcastic person, which I found out kind of gets me in trouble because like I'll comment back to people on YouTube and stuff because I try and comment on everyone or like re-comment, whatever you call it, to anyone who comments on my videos just to engage with people.
Yeah.
Um, and sometimes I'll say something sarcastic and then I look back at it once I send it and I'm like, shoot, that probably is not going to sound how I meant it, you know? It's
Yeah.
very hard to translate sarcasm to texting.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Like I like to be sarcastic, throw out some, funny ha-has, that kind of thing.
Hmm.
But I found like just for me, I always like to whenever I'm doing text or commenting or something, I keep it like professional.
Yeah.
Like like even if I'm texting my girlfriend, it's like, you know, just keep it professional kind of thing. I'm not going to do anything crazy like cuz like stuff can get, misinterpreted, misconstrued.
Hmm.
And then it just becomes a headache, and then same with like reading comments. I don't really if someone says something which I think they're trying to be mean or something like that, I won't take it as mean. I'll just be like, what'd you mean by that or something like that. I won't get defensive about it or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just it's because it's a slippery slope kind of thing. Like, you don't know what people are like really mean by it, and you don't want to come off as a jerk or anything like that. Um, so I always just I with all my comments, it's just like a a personalized response, but like in a very corporate way, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense. To where it's just like,
Hmm.
yeah,
No,
because
that's smart. Yeah.
not telling you what to do, obviously, but I would just like, that's just what I found to be like
Yeah.
the easiest and like gets me in the
Safe
least
way.
trouble because I've have been sarcastic in the past online, and I'm just like, yeah, I was being sarcastic. It was a joke or something, and it just doesn't translate. Um, so I've learned my lesson. I've made a few mistakes of just trying to be funny, and it's just not. So, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I get that for sure. I mean, I'm starting to try and move towards that anyways. That's what I was saying. Like I
Mhm.
kind of learned that early on. Don't do that. Like you can do that with your family members and stuff and friends, but not the YouTube.
Heck yeah, DPZ.
I've seen Jedi Master post this a few times. If you're asking, I don't know if he's asking for your Discord or mine, but if he's asking for mine, it's just linked in my link tree in my bio for any of my socials, so you can find it there. I think
Yeah,
I saw him asking about that earlier.
gotcha. Yeah, he has me on Discord.
That's what I figured.
I don't use Discord really at all, so but I'll get like I'll get a random like because I have the phone app and I'm like getting a call and then I look at it and it's Jedi Master and I'm like, what, what the heck? Why is he calling me? But it's like a group chat thing, so
Yeah.
I'm just like, sorry, buddy, I'm at work, you know. Um, but yeah, oh yeah, he doesn't have Insta. Insta stinks. You don't want Insta anyways. Well, it's your name shows up first, Jedi Master. Yeah, the group. There you go.
Hmm.
So you're the first name that I see, and then it's like a list of other people, and I'm just like, I don't even know what this group is. I did not join this group, but it's all good. No worries. Um, but yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this. Oh, come on, focus.
Oh, focus.
It doesn't want to focus.
Is
You can see it. It's there.
it Discord or
Hard now.
something? Yeah.
Denied, declined. But
That was happening on Insta. I was in an Insta group chat for a like Lego group, and it was just too like I can't stand getting constant notifications on my phone from one group chat.
yeah,
You know, it was just too
yeah.
much.
I'm sorry, Jedi Master. I might leave that group chat. Nothing against anyone. It's just I can't. I got that too. It's got to see. Oh man. But yeah, what were we talking about? Yeah, we're talking about commenting and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have any channel goals that you're thinking about, like maybe for the year or something like that?
Yeah. So I don't know if this is gonna happen, just because life has gotten really crazy. I want to hit 1,000 by Brick World. That was always the goal.
Mhm.
Because I want to get to 1,000, and then I don't want to think about subscribers. Like I just want to post the best stuff I can, and just not even think about it.
Yeah.
But so that's like the main goal, I would say. But I really have just been, especially the last like 2 months, just taking like the Mr. Beast approach to it. Where just like try and fix something every single video.
Yeah, there you go.
So like we got the camera, that was a fix in the video. The next video, like I tried to focus on getting different angles rather than just, I noticed like all my videos are just shooting straight on the entire time, and I was like, I gotta switch it up, do something different. So it's all like very new to me, but just trying to like do something new every single channel or every single video.
Yeah,
um
absolutely.
but yeah, so that's just been the goal, is just trying to improve every single channel, because like I look up to like you, Firebird, Josh Build stuff, like that type of quality of video is what I'm going for. So that's the ultimate goal. And just trying to get there, like stair step in it. Cause I've got buddies who have like done YouTube and stuff, and they go out and drop like 5,000 on equipment and then just burn out because they don't learn it through the process. So
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Cheesy Studios is someone I kind of look up to in terms of like how they do videos.
yeah,
Just love his content. It's just chill, laid back. It looks amazing, you know. And from what I hear, I'm not a member on his channel. I definitely want to. But I hear he puts out, you know, videos like a month early, you know, on his
really.
members channel and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's he makes it worth it. But I think it's his full-time gig. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think so, but hey, I could be very wrong. But yeah, he does great work. If you haven't seen his stuff, he's a former Lego master from season 1.
Okay. I don't think I've watched any of his videos, but I've definitely heard the name.
Gotcha. Yeah, highly recommend him. Cool guy. There you go. There you are.
Bro, what?
I thought he was going to screenshot me with the glasses on. Like, don't you dare.
You guys wild then.
But yeah. So changing everything. changing not everything, something in every video. That's
Mhm.
pretty smart. That's kind of what um I did starting out and stuff like that. It's just little tweaks here and there, and then also making it streamline in terms of just like the production side of it. Like I have my intro, and then I have like my little spiel in the beginning of the video. Um, just trying to make it a little more streamlined in terms of like how I create the content and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I'm not editing for like hours upon hours.
Yeah.
I think, let me see. I gotta go to my channel and just whoops.
Yeah, that's something I've been trying to figure out too, because right now I just do the video, like a little like 5-second hook, then focus on like the first 30 seconds, and then
Mm,
just whatever else I got, like film, edit that, and then outro at the end. But I've been playing around with the idea of doing an outro at the beginning. I used to do that, but I don't have a really good like outro or intro yet. I've still been trying to figure out how to get a good one of those. I'm
yeah,
putting one together, trying to put one together for this podcast. I'm really trying to put a lot of effort into this. So I'll probably be my first time getting like a really solid intro and outro.
mhm.
But yeah,
I haven't done outros in a few videos. I'd say a dozen videos, just because outros, people click off once you say, "All right, guys, thanks for watching."
yeah,
That's
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 true.
when they cut and from what I've seen from my analytics, it's just like, as soon as they say thanks for watching, they're gone. So that's why, people like Mr. Beast will just like end it, you know what I mean? Because
Hmm.
they don't want that fall off. Um so I kind of do the same where it's just like thanks for watching, see ya, that
Yeah,
kind
that's
of thing.
smart.
Um but yeah, so some of these videos, like for example, my Camino video,
Yeah,
I maybe spend hour and a half editing that. Just right when I finished filming, I edited it, made the thumbnail, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm happy with this. Uploaded it, did really well. And then the next video, I was hyped off of the Camino video. So I'm like, oh, next one's gonna be a banger, like this, that, the other. I did the cat armor. I spent a lot of time
I
on
loved that one. I really liked
that.
that
It
one.
didn't even break 1,000 views. And I'm just like,
Seriously?
I spent so much time on this. But
Everyone in the chat after the stream, go watch that one. And if you need to, go rewatch it.
I'm
Give
like,
it
the
views.
thumbnail was awesome, like, this, that, the other. But yeah, I was butthurt about it for like, maybe a day or something like that. And then
Yeah.
after that, I'm just like, doesn't matter. All right, it's in the past, like whatever. Like, I didn't know how I could have improved the thumbnail or anything like that, or even the title. But who knows? Maybe like another 4 months down the line, it'll blow up or something like that. I don't know.
Mhm.
Maybe. But then my terrain guide video, I'm like, this video is not going to do well. Nobody likes terrain. That ended up doing like, it's at 19,000 views right now, and I'm just like,
Really?
all right, cool.
Wow.
That's it. That did really well. So it's so weird because like you can't plan, like, as a new creator, and I still count myself as a new creator. You can't really plan what's going to go viral because you just don't know exactly what's going to take off and this, that, the other thing.
Yeah.
So um but yeah.
Yeah. Cause like that's the thing is like some of my videos, I look back at my old videos and I'm like, I don't want to take them down because I'm like, that was like a part of like the channel history. But I'm like, they're really bad. Like, I mean, I can even see like I've come a long way, but still, even like there's stuff I look at like last month. I'm like, what were you thinking, dude? You know?
That's all right, I all I have to do is a couple scrolls, and then I'm like back a year ago, and I'm just like,
Hmm.
that thumbnail's terrible. Like, I really rushed these videos out, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Um, why'd I make a video on this? Like, excuse me.
Bless you.
Um, like I'm looking at my room tour of 2022, and I have the wrong thumbnail on there.
Really?
Yeah, it says Lego photography. It was my last um, title or whatever, and I'm just like, that's wrong. But anyway, yeah. So, oh yeah, let's see here. Legomen360 important update HD 11 years ago, and just stopped after that. Nothing. Uh, that's that's funny. But if you want a nostalgic kick, go watch my old videos because or even just like what was the Lego YouTube scene like back in 12 years ago.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it was like. That's pretty much what
The stop motion stuff.
stop motion, just like the Lego updates and stuff like that. I mean, even go to Solid Bricks' channel, like go to his,
Yeah.
probably has all his stuff up still. Um, but that's what the kids were doing back in the day.
See, I think at that time I was picto chatting on my DS. I think that's what I was doing around that
Oh,
time.
nice. There you go. Yeah, the good old days. You kids nowadays won't understand.
No. Mm-mm. I
They'll
didn't
go
even have
ask
an
me what's up.
Xbox till I was in like late high school, early college. That was my first console.
Yeah, same. I got the Xbox. I got my Xbox 360. I think it was like 2 years or 3 years after the Xbox One came out.
Okay.
And at that point, the Xbox 360 has been out for like 10 years. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I was a little late to the game, but didn't have the money, so it's just like go over to GameStop, weird place nobody's heard of, get a used Xbox 360. So
Yeah.
which I still have in play to this day. I have my GameCube hooked up to my TV downstairs right now. It's like I love the old stuff.
Yeah.
So
Jeez. Jedi Master, dude.
he's going crazy. What a picture. He's wild.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out because, like, especially as a new creator, it's really hard for me to like tell what videos do well and what don't. So far, like my videos I've done the best have been like buy this right now or like the top 5. Like my last one that did pretty good. I got 1500 on oh, what was the title? It was like, oh yeah, top 5 tips to grow your collection on a budget, which I thought sucked because the title is so long. But like for me, that was one of my better videos of recent.
Yeah, there you go.
But I just like it's so confusing because my best one ever had almost 3,000 on a Black Friday update. It
Mhm.
was like about that Hoth combo pack. I don't know if you saw that one that was out
Yeah.
last year, but it was on that one, and that like didn't do well at Black Friday. But then like a month later, it spiked.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I don't, and it like was totally irrelevant at that point. So I don't know.
Let me see if I can show this without giving out too much information, because I want to show you the analytics for the video
Oh
that
yeah.
basically like blew up for me last year.
So is that what blew up your channel?
The 501st upgrades.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, let's see if I can just. Can I do advanced mode?
Yeah, Scott did just trade that one in at Bricks and Minifigs for $20.
Just trade what in?
The Hoth combo pack. I forgot about that.
Oh my gosh, $20.
I know.
That's
It was a
ridiculous.
sealed boy too.
All right, let's see. Um, custom. Oh my god. What? Dude, I don't know. Can I zoom in? That's the thing, man. It's like I don't know how to work all this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I just enjoy posting a hodgepodge of stuff, kind of. And then once I get like enough for the memberships to get going. Like I hit
Mhm.
those benchmarks. I want to start using memberships as like vlogs and updates I can do for people, kind of like
Nice.
inside access type thing.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that too. Um, so when I published it, it says the first day it got 20,000 views. I don't believe that. I don't think that's right. But hey, it could be. Um, but yeah, and then after 20 days, just 84,000 views. Like
Those numbers are
absolutely crazy.
crazy.
I remember I was working my tail off at that point, like just work in general and
Hmm.
stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm not paying any attention to it. And my buddies text me, it's just like, dude, it's at this. And I'm just like, that's insane. Like, that's wild. And I can't keep up with the comments because they're coming in too fast and stuff like that. Um, and then I think after like, that week, I was just like, I saw such a huge growth in terms of subscribers from it. That video alone has gotten me over 2,000 subscribers.
Jeez. Wow.
And I have it on my phone of like, I screenshotted everything, just as like records and stuff. I think I was like hoping to hit 1,000 by the end of the year. And January 31st, I was at 970. And I'm just like, we didn't make it. That's okay. Appreciate y'all, that kind of thing. Then, first week into the new year, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna throw out this video that I want to do and stuff like that, not thinking
Yeah.
too much of it. And then out of nowhere, I went from 970 to almost 2,000.
Man.
And I'm just
Wow.
like, this is crazy.
That's what have you kept up to like the sub count of Last Clone's channel?
Yeah, I keep watching it.
Dude, he popped. He went from like
Mhm.
800 to 1.3 just overnight.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that was just one of his let me see. I gotta find that. Because I was looking at his channel. I mean, his newest video that he has right now is doing really, really well. Posted almost a week ago, 7.5 thousand views.
Yeah.
Um, but he does also do a lot of shorts.
Yeah, he
So
does.
I'm not saying he's doing anything bad. I just want to make sure, I know he knows this too, that his subscriber, number doesn't get inflated because of just shorts,
Mhm.
because that hurts long form content. But it
Yeah.
seems like the long form content he's putting out is doing really well still.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, he's got a couple videos that are in the thousands and then other videos that are, in the hundreds, um, which is really good. That's awesome. I'm not saying he's doing anything bad. He's doing a really, really fantastic job.
Yeah. He
Um,
posts a lot too. I mean, he's live like twice a week,
yeah, yeah,
posting
he's live
shorts
all the
and
time.
stuff all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where he's really thriving is because nobody does Lego live streams anymore, you know? Um, so uh finally someone is like doing it all the time. I know I
Yeah.
did a lot when I first started. Now I just don't have the time. But maybe I'll make it a more reoccurring thing in the future. I don't know. It just depends. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I
I
would love
really
to
enjoy
do.
the live streams too.
Yeah, same. I mean, I like watching whoever's live, whether they're building or just talking. Um, I would love to have like a stream every Sunday and then just bring people on, like, just talk, like not have it like be kind of like set in stone, like interview type thing. But if for example, Kennedy, True Squadron is like, hey, I'm available to come on for like 30 minutes. Like, yeah, come on. Same with you, Caleb, Coconut, whoever,
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's just like a kind of hang out, chill, talk about stuff. ACOB does that.
Theirs is very structured though, I feel like.
Yeah,
You
they
know.
definitely have a structure, but yeah, I mean, they do great, with it.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's kind of That's all they really do. They don't do videos per se. They'll
Mm.
do like shorts of the live streams and stuff.
Yeah, Sean has started. I love him. That's kind of what got me back into the whole YouTube thing, was that channel. I mean, I just fell in love with those guys so quick. I that makes my Thursday every night, hopping in there for a couple hours while I'm doing something. But he'll
Yeah.
post shorts now. He got like the Meta glasses with the camera in them.
Oh, okay.
So he'll like go places and just start talking to people, like grab a set and like he's talking just in public, and then he'll just post that to his shorts.
Oh, that's cool.
I think it's the funniest thing ever because he'll just like have these interactions with people, and
Uh-huh.
it's such raw footage. Like there's very little,
Mhm.
um, I guess, scripting that goes into it.
Yeah. I don't talk to people when I'm in the Lego aisle. They see me and they're just like, he's getting it for his nephew or something like that. And it's just like, nah, man, it's for me.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, every time I tell somebody, you know, that like I'm a huge Lego enthusiast, hobbyist, whatever, they're usually like, oh, wow, that's really cool. You know, it's never a negative thing, which
Mhm.
I'm a little surprised about, but also like, thanks, like that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. But yeah, do you have that same experience?
Yeah. What I always do is I do the like walk by and then come back to it. So,
Mm,
for example, Walmart. Like if I'm walking by the Lego aisle at Walmart and there's like family down there or a couple kids or like just a mom, I'll
mhm.
go make it look like I'm walking to the sports section, go spend a minute in like the outdoor stuff, maybe look at some camping gear, and then come back when no one's there. I don't know, just like I know it's like not a big deal, just something to it. I'm like, I'm a grown man walking down that aisle. Sometimes it gets to me.
Yeah, no, I
You
mean,
know?
when I first got back into it, I was kind of like that where I was just like really cautious, didn't really want to go in public just because I didn't want to catch eyes or anything like that. But now just have no shame. I'll like walk up and I'll just be like, oh, this sale's awesome. And I'm talking to my girlfriend about it.
Yeah,
Just like no shame. I'm just like, dang, I really want this. Like, I got to get another one of these, that kind of thing. Um, I don't care who's listening or anything like that. But I've never had like a bad experience of like someone coming up to me and being like, "You're too old.
yeah,
This isn't for you."
yeah. I feel
I'm
like
like, it
guys
said
especially.
6 plus on the box. I am over the age of 6. I'm not gonna choke on these pieces. You don't gotta worry.
Clip that. That's perfect right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, same with like just talking to employees and asking about them. Like, you know, I'll walk up to them with like a Lego set and they'll be like, "Can I help you?" And I'm like, "You know why I'm here." I'm not gonna ask. They're like, "No, we don't have the new sets in stock." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine."
Yeah,
I'm not gonna argue.
that's the thing. The Lego store, I got no problem. It just is like Meyer Walmart aisles. I'm like, this feels wrong.
Yeah. The people at the Lego store though, so awesome. They are very aware. You know, the adults that will come in and buy up Legos and parts and stuff like that. You
Hmm.
know, because
Even
every
like,
time I go in there, it's just like, what are you looking for?
yeah,
So
yeah. My bad. Didn't mean to cut you off, but even like Discovery centers and stuff, those great experiences there too.
Discovery centers.
Have you heard of those? They're Lego branded and everything. They
Hmm.
look pretty much like just like a Lego store, but they've usually got like retired sets and they hold on to stuff a little longer than Lego actually does. So it's a bigger selection. But
Oh, no, I haven't heard of that. That's
yeah,
that's cool. That's
Lego
cool.
Discovery Centers. So
Oh,
that's
Lego
cool.
Discovery Centers. Okay, I'll have to look into that. What is up across Airborne Customs? How you doing, my dude? Um, unless you're buying the hoopty, I don't know what a hoopty is.
Oh, that's that Marvel's plane or whatever. The
Oh,
gray one that's like $90 for 400 pieces.
I'm not kidding you. I saw that on sale for $20
Actually,
at Walmart, and I'm like,
really?
don't want it.
That's the thing. If you
Like,
can't
I don't
entice
want
someone with 20,
I was just
yeah,
like, I mean, like, it's not Star Wars. I don't want it. But yeah, I was at Walmart on Saturday and they just had sales on a whole bunch of different things. The battle pack was $15. The 501st Specialist battle pack.
Oh, okay.
Um, and what was it? It was the Endor Chase was 40% off,
Ooh.
something like that. And I'm like, still not worth it. But also they make it super difficult. It's all behind glass, and I have to push this button and wait for someone to come by and be like, "What do you want?" I'm like, I want a box of Legos. Like, can I have it, please? They're just like,
Yeah.
okay, I will grab it for you, and then you will follow me to the register, and then you can pay for it. And I'm just like, you think I'm gonna run out of here? Like, I mean, like, I get it. I don't look like your average Lego buyer, but like, come on, man.
No, I know, dude. I've never met anyone with the same experience, so I'm glad you said that. I was
Yeah,
about to
dude,
say
they
that.
always Walmart's the worst. They always look at me and they're like, "Nah, man, like we're gonna hold on to this until you swipe the card."
Dude, I don't get it because my Walmart's so weird where I was at in Indiana. They had their stuff behind glass for years, and then they just got rid of it like a couple months ago. But when they had it behind glass, they used to have someone walk it up front for me too.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's a $15 battle pack.
Yeah.
Like I'm 21 years old. I'm not stealing this, dude. Like seriously.
It's weird because like that's just the Walmart by like where I live. If I go to like another Walmart, like even like 20, 30 minutes away, like it's totally different. Usually it's not behind glass, you know. If I go to a rural part of Colorado, like there's no glass. It's just all out in the open and stuff like that. Stuff is stocked, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But you know, if I'm in like, you know, Aurora or something like that, they usually have it locked up. Even Denver. Um, Aurora is kind of like the bad section of Colorado, which
Really?
being from Pennsylvania, like I'm like, this is not bad. Like, you
Yeah.
know, but you know, crime is crime, you know, I get that, you know, whatever.
Hmm.
But people will talk it up out here. You know, you meet a native Colorado person, they're just like, don't go to Aurora. That's a scary place. I'm like, have you been to Philly? Like, it's crazy. But yeah, anyway,
Yeah, I gotta go to Philly this summer for a business trip. So
it is a wonderful city. Just make sure you stay in your section of Philly.
okay,
So if you go 2 blocks out of the way, like no,
really,
yeah, they'll tell you. You know, the people that live there will tell you, hey,
yeah,
no. I've been told that, like, you know, visiting friends that go to like college down there or something like that. You know, we're walking to a bar or something like that. Um, my friend's like, oh, I know a shortcut. You know, obviously we don't know where we're going, but we've had people sitting on the porch being like, hey, you guys are lost. And we're like, no, we're not. We're going to the bar. And they're like, no, you're lost. Go 2 blocks that way. And we're like, okay. They're like, have a good night. And we're like, you too. Thank you.
thanks for
So,
saving our lives.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, you know, they just you just gotta know what you're doing. But yeah, Philly is a really great city.
Yeah,
Don't go to Pat's or Geno's cheesesteaks.
okay,
It's a tourist trap. They're
all
not
right.
good cheesesteaks,
Where
and
should
they'll
I
ruin
go?
you. I gotta look it up, but I will definitely send it your
All
way.
right, yeah,
Uh,
do it.
but you got to get a cheesesteak while in Philly. It's like, you know, it's like going to New York City and not getting a pizza. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's like, so
yeah, yeah.
but
I'll check that out for sure. Um,
heck
yeah, I
yeah,
think I'm going in like June. It's for my internship, so it's like a finance thing.
that's cool.
But
That's
yeah, it should
exciting.
be a good time.
Yeah. Are you driving or are you just gonna take like the subway or?
I think I'll. So I'm in Ohio right now, Central Ohio. So I think I'll drive. It's like 5 hours or 4 or 5 hours or something
Mhm.
like that. It's not too bad, and I get reimbursed for gas, so I don't really
Okay,
care.
there you go.
Yeah,
That's good. Yeah. I think there's always gonna be traffic there. So because they're always working on roads in PA, they're never done. So yeah, you'll be fine.
yeah.
Just Pennsylvania drivers are a little wild.
Oh, they go fast. I've driven through Pennsylvania before, like Hershey
Mhm.
and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
they go fast.
Just stay in the right lane and you're fine. You're good. But, someone will cut you off, but it's just how it goes. It's
Yeah,
better than Jersey.
yeah, yeah. I've been to. I'm a big traveler too, so I've been to 48 out of 50 states now.
Nice.
Um, and yeah, worst drivers are definitely Jersey and Florida. I've found Florida has some really bad drivers
When
too.
was the last time you were in Texas?
Texas, probably like 7, 8 years ago, a
Okay.
long
Oh,
time.
they've gotten way worse.
Really?
Yeah, sorry if you're from Texas. I know Kennedy's from Texas. Sorry, buddy. I love you. But the drive I think he agreed one time, but, we get a lot of, you know, like me, people from out of state coming and moving into
Mhm.
Colorado and stuff like that. I'm guilty of it. I know. But if you see a Texas plate or a California plate, you gotta just stay clear because they got like 8-lane highways down there in Texas, and they just don't care.
Yeah, yeah,
They just rip it, and then especially when it's like snow or like ice up here, like they drive like it's a nice sunny day. It's just like you're gonna spin out and hurt
yeah.
somebody. Please stop.
Well,
So
that happens every now and then in Ohio because we don't usually get that like bad of a snowstorm like you're talking about, but we'll get ones every now and then where people still have no idea how to drive, and they'll
mhm,
just either floor it or they're going like 2 miles an hour.
mhm.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I don't know. I blame the driving schools.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's too easy to get your license nowadays.
I know.
Maybe.
Yeah. Here's a weird segue.
Okay.
So you're in Colorado.
Uh-huh.
Do you have In and Out there?
Yes.
Do you like In
There's
and Out?
one 10 minutes from my house.
Oh,
I was so excited for it when I first moved out here. Um, I finally got it, and I'm like, "Oh, man, I've had this since high school." Because in high school, we went out and did, like, a band thing in California,
yeah.
and we all got treated to In-N-Out. I'm just like, everybody hypes it up and stuff, and just like, "Oh, I can't wait to have it." I had it, and I'm like, "Damn, this
Really?
sucks.
Oh,
This
no,
sucks."
no.
I don't know, maybe it was an off day, but, um, uh, the what is unbearable? I don't know. I'm staying out of chat. They got their own conversation going on. Uh, but, yeah, I prefer Five Guys. I grew up with Five Guys. Yes, it's more expensive, but have you seen the portion of fries you get and the burger patty and, this,
Five
that?
Guys is good.
It's two totally different things, but, I'd rather pay the extra money and stuff like that. Um, but yeah,
Oh,
so
dang.
I wasn't a fan of it, but I'm sure I'm sure you'll love it.
Oh, no, I do. That's why I ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing I miss the most about the West is In and Out.
Raising Cane's is out here that I
We do
haven't seen
have
back
that.
east. That stuff is awesome. Raising Cane's, so good.
Yeah, Caniac combo.
Yeah, right? The
That's
menu is so simple, that's what I appreciate about it.
yeah,
And then there's also Del Taco out here, which is pretty good.
better than Taco Bell in my opinion.
Yes and no. Um, because I always thought they had better chicken options than Taco Bell, but Taco Bell just came out with their Cantina menu, and that's all chicken. And girlfriend and I had it for lunch the other day, and we were like, "This is good.
Really?
This is better than Del Taco."
I'll have to try it.
But yeah, it's pretty good. But I think both are comparable. Um, and then I don't know what else is out here, fast food wise. There's a place called Culver's.
Mhm.
People have told me to try, but I haven't yet.
It's my girlfriend loves it. I think it's kind of mid. It's like
I
it's
hear mixed
you're not
things.
wasting your time, but I think it's a little bit overhyped.
Gotcha.
I mean, yeah, we have that. That's a big Midwest thing too. Do you have Chipotle or Bibimbap?
Um, yes to Chipotle. I don't know what Bibimbap is.
Okay,
Um,
so Baby Bop is basically like the Asian version of Chipotle. So it's like you build your own food like that, but it's like you can get like fried rice. It's like it's different than a Panda Express. I would say it's a lot healthier, so it's more like a Chipotle in that sense, but
Mhm.
it's really good. They got really good food
Gotcha.
there.
Yeah, there's a couple places like that, or like around here and stuff like that, that I definitely want to try out more. Back east, we had Moe's Southwest Grill. I love Moe's. Moe's is amazing. I grew up on burritos and queso from there. It's so good. I miss it so much.
$6 Mondays at Moe's.
Ah, don't. I love that place.
I think it's the number 11 on their menu. It's like their version of a crunch wrap. Have you had that?
No,
Oh,
no,
it's so
I haven't
good.
had it in years. I'm so sad.
So good. They probably have them in Chicago, I'd imagine,
Gotcha.
when
Yeah,
you're there.
I gotta look up places to eat and stuff around there and stuff. So, because I know there's stuff in walking distance, but Ostif's gonna have his car, so he said he could chauffeur some people around. So I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, hey man, we'll throw you for gas. So, don't worry about that. But if he has modes of transportation, but also Uber's the thing. But
Yeah.
because I kind of wanted to drive out there, but I think in terms of just easiness, I'm just gonna fly out. So,
Yeah. Yeah. How many days are you going for?
that's a good question. I think I'm coming in on a Wednesday and I'm
Okay.
leaving Sunday evening.
So you're doing like the full thing.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I got that ticket. I got the
Yeah.
extended days or whatever.
I
So,
got I don't know if it's the same one. I got the badge. I'm planning on coming in midday Friday and then staying until Sunday night.
okay, nice.
So
Sweet. Yeah, I'm planning on helping out True Squadron with his mock. Obviously, he's doing his own thing. If he needs help setting up, I'll help set up. But um, I'm like, hey, do you need any vehicles? And he's like, yeah, I got a couple ideas. Like, if you want to do these, I'm like, I got you. So hopefully I can
sweet.
impress with those. But yeah, I have a couple vehicle ideas um, that I'm gonna do for that and stuff like that. But I don't know if I'm gonna bring anything else. Um, kind of wanted to bring my ion cannon, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I
Yeah.
don't have a table. I didn't sign up for a table because I don't have enough stuff to bring for a table. So I basically asked him, it's like, if you have extra room, could I display something? And he's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So
Yeah, that ion cannon's dope. You should definitely take that.
yeah,
So
I kind
cool.
of want to do a version 2 before, if I'm going to bring it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've learned a lot more since I've started that. So I feel like I can do a lot more like with less pieces or, maybe just make it bigger. I don't know. But yeah. What's up, Ivan? How are you?
This is a little beast.
Yeah, the Zillow Beast. And then broken property. Sorry, guys, we were deep in conversation there. Uh, but yeah. Did you want to talk about anything else before we wrapped up here?
I don't think so. I think we hit it all. This was a blast. Thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime. Cross Airborne Customs. What up, dude? Oh, he has this UCS Falcon. Nice, dude. That's sick. I
That's
love that
awesome.
set. I still have mine displayed. I had a crazy thought though. Before we wrap up, I'm just like, has anybody done an alt build with a UCS set?
Do you know how much like what would you even do first off? And second off, how
Dude,
much
I've been
time would
looking
that
at my
take?
UCS Falcon for like weeks, and I'm like, I could do that. I could do something like that. That
Man,
would be a big project. But also, I'm not gonna rebuild the Falcon. Let me be clear. Once I take it apart, I'm not putting it back together.
yeah.
So maybe I'll just do it with my Star Destroyer because maybe I'd put that back together. I don't know. Or maybe I'll get a brand new UCS set and just do something with that. That'd
You
be
got
epic.
any sets you're planning on picking up that size this year?
What?
You got any sets like that you're planning on picking up this year, like that size?
That size? Ah, man, probably not. I'm kind of over getting sets. Um, Even UCS sets, I just don't have the space for it. And also, it's like I'm spending $600+ on something that's just going to sit there, you know?
Yeah.
So I'd rather put that towards parts or, battle packs, something like that. I think the most expensive thing I'm going to buy this year is probably the gunship. Um, and
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that to go back on sale, but um, I don't know if it will. But I might have to go full price Jones on that thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know how it is around you. I see that set on Facebook Marketplace sale all the time for 90 to 100, like
Okay.
every day.
Good to know. Good
Yeah.
to know. I will have to check that out. That place is dangerous. I have to be really careful. So sometimes I'll just be like, nope, not even gonna, look.
Yeah.
It's just you see a deal and you're like, that's a great deal. I gotta snag that.
Oh,
It's,
I know.
you know,
Yeah.
probably better off not doing it. But yeah. Anyway, how about you? Anything on your radar like wanted to get?
There's just so much stuff that comes out now. It's
Mm.
like, I'm kind of like, I feel like a lot of people just play. I'm just like, I can just wait, I'll wait till it goes on discount or like the hype's gone. Cause once the hype's gone with a lot of stuff, I end up being like, I don't really need it
That was
anymore.
the same thing with the Venator for me. I was so hyped up about it, and
Yeah.
then I saw the images. I'm like, "That's really cool," but then I'm like, "I don't really want it."
No, cause it's like, that much money could go towards so many other things.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly,
that'd be like 2 trips to Chicago for me, literally.
exactly. And
So,
the Rex figure, yeah, that's a cool exclusive, but supposedly we're getting him very soon in a $15 set. So
yeah,
I'm like, heck yeah, like I can get a million of those micro Y wings for the price of like the UCS
yeah.
Venator. So it's like whatever.
No, I know.
Yeah,
But yeah, I think the only thing I'll pick up this year is that Cantina. That'll be my main, like, if for a big purchase. I really do like that Cantina
it
set.
is awesome. Yeah, that is definitely one of the best UCS sets or Ultimate Collect or what is it? Master Builders series.
MBS, yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
yeah, definitely one of the best ones they've made for those. But yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining, especially on this holiday. And thank you to the replay gang for sticking out until the end of the stream. Much appreciate you. Don't forget, link in the description down below to go over to my boy's channel and give him a subscribe. He's almost at 500 subscribers.
almost.
So yeah, thank you again for coming on, hanging out. Had a good time, and we'll have to do this again soon.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for having me on. I enjoyed this a lot. I love doing live streams with people. It definitely beats doing them by yourself.
Yeah, right. Anytime, dude. But thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.
Peace.